All right, everyone. So welcome back to the this video where we'll talk on firewall maintenance and change management. You hear the word? Maintenance and change management. What will you be looking for working for that organization? First, there should be a formal process for requesting. Remember, I think I mentioned that already where I worked before, approving and documenting changes to firewall rules or configuration. Whatever thing that you guys have in your policy, if there should be a change, anything they should, has to go through change management. It has to go through upper management. They have to approve it before they can execute that, right? And then firewall should also undergo periodic assessment to ensure they continue to meet organization and compliance requirements. That's something that we covered already, and we spoke on, even we were doing the failover, even just keep eye checking, just like the way you would take your car out, to a garage or a mechanics, likewise, they also need to check the firewall to make sure that it stays compliant and um, things works correctly. The assessor will look for evidence of documented changes requested or maintenance log. Do you see? Confirming that firewall changes follow a control process. So do you see? These are things that though they are doing, if they've changed, of course, you go to the configuration setting, that log are being generated. And that's why it says that you as an assessor, those are some of the things that you're going to be looking for, right? Working for your organization. And you see, we just have an example of the ACL, access control list, that an organization or an assessor will be looking for. But to summarize what assessor look for in firewall controls, it says first, proper configuration, only necessary traffic is allowed, ACL, access control list, that segment networks and protect sensitive data, logging and monitoring, detailed logs that track traffic and security events, rule reviewed, regular reviews of firewall rules to ensure they remain appropriate, hardening, secure management interfaces, patching, as well as secure configurations, outbound traffic control, ensuring that compromised systems do not send data out, change management, a process for making and tracking changes to firewall setting. So we really cover a lot as to what we'll be looking for, as far as firewall is concerned, what kind of artifacts, what kind of logs or evidence we're going to be looking for. So this literally covers a lot about firewalls. And you guys will see, actually, this is going to be for our paid student when we go to the actual control and you people working on the GROC2, then this should be able to suffice, okay? I'll see you all in the next video where we will touch base on routers. And just imagine we didn't have videos, networking videos. How would I be supposed to be explaining the concept, right? Now we are just going based on the knowledge that people have watched the networking videos. Now we're talking of router, you already know what it means, you know the functionalities. So we can just blend it as to what you all will need if you have to work for an organization that you're trying to achieve PCI DSS. But what are those things that you're going to be looking for? In as much as you are not a technical person where you have to implement it yourself, but when they even give you the artifacts, do you even know what it is? Can you even read and understand? That's why it was so important and necessary for us to go through the networking videos. I see you all in the next video where we'll talk based on routers. And again, as you know, don't forget to like, subscribe, and just share our YouTube channel. Bye. I'll see you all in the next video.